I reset the sobriety clock for this.
No, don't do that.
It's going on a couple years.
You haven't even taken a sip yet, though.
Yeah, so it's like it's still not too late. You don't have to reset the sobriety clock.
I could.
Oh man, it's gonna get dark.
Well, ladies in germs, we've got a very special guest today. We've got Brandon Wardell.
Hello.
Alive and in the flesh.
Yes.
And here he is.
They might not know. They might not know who I am.
You can introduce yourself.
What have you been in,
you
man? You've been in movies. You were in I Think You Should Leave.
Yes.
You're in that sketch with Tim Heidecker and
yeah. There's a sketch with Heidecker.
You have a great podcast.
Yeah, but
I've been on it twice. Yeah.
Great episodes.
Fantastic episodes.
Yeah. Some of the best eps.
Yeah, by far.
Good MGK talk.
Oh my god, the MGK shit was fantastic. I've been thinking about that a lot lately. Just like did you notice like he's just more in the news lately? And
he's a happily married man now.
Yeah, very happily married.
Right,
and
is he still married?
Just watched the Hulu doc.
Did you actually watch
Machine Gun Kelly, Life in Pink?
And
it's interesting. It's definitely. I mean, it's like it's Machine Gun Kelly propaganda. For sure.
I saw one clip from it where he's like, I called Megan, I had a fucking shotgun in my mouth.
Oh, yeah.
And she's like, don't do this. And I was like,
yeah.
Like, what the fuck, dude?
They're so passionate.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's funny. There's like a lot of, they're trying to sell you on Machine Gun Kelly for sure. And, like there's these scenes where, he's describing tumultuous moments that he's gone through recently, where he's talking about like the dealing with the death of his father, and he's that kind of thing. But he's talking about like, I got I just have all these problems, like I'm dealing with so much pain, and I channel it into my lyrics, and then it'll cut to the actual music, and it's just him like, I fell in love with an emo girl,
Dude, I still can't get over the shit that we looked at on the podcast.
The Kendall clip?
Yeah, like I don't want to.
Did
they cover that
one.
at all?
No,
did they,
no.
Give it a
because he's like a producer on the documentary.
Like,
so like there's scenes where they show like a hater montage or whatever, but they choose like the lamest guys. Like they're just choosing like
you suck.
Lame like webcam guys. Just like they're very intentional in their curation of.
Brandon's one of the guys.
Who the haters are. Yeah,
that's his new role.
But yeah, they're not really using any of the legitimate ammo,
Yeah, because there is a lot of legitimate ammo with Machine Gun Kelly.
I mean, mostly just
18, dog.
Stinks. I mean, I'm sure if I were to meet him,
I'm sure he's great.
I'm sure that he's like probably be nice, and I'd feel bad. But also, I don't know. I mean, he seems like a volatile character. Who's to say what version of Machine Gun Kelly I'd get? I mean, Coulson is an actor as well.
He's an actor.
So, I mean, it's yeah, that Kendall clip is so funny.
The Kendall clip, and also the one where
don't let me move to LA.
Yeah, bro, don't let me move to LA.
I'm snagging that.
She's like, Brian, wait till she's turning 18, dog.
I'll go now.
Hey, but he's just fucking like, he had that list of the like rock stars that dated 14. Like he had that ready.
He had it at the ready.
Lead singer of I don't want to name the wrong band and accuse a singer of but
Alice Cooper, didn't he do something?
I think a lot of those rock stars did.
Do you guys have clips in this? Do you guys show clips? Do you add clips in post?
Sure.
We can, yeah.
We can tell our editor.
Do we add the editor have him add the clip?
The MGK clip? Yeah, everyone should just give us one a little watch.
Don't let me move to LA. Oof. I'm finding her. I'm not waiting until she's 18. I'll go now.
Yeah.
Courtesy of Brandon.
I mean, we don't own the clip, but we can use it because we're talking about it.
You can use it. Fair use.
Exactly.
Yep. Fair use.
I'd like to see him try to sue our fucking asses.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem how litigious is Machine Gun Kelly?
He's probably got a pretty good legal team.
For sure.
He's very rich and famous, so he probably and I don't know, with some of the things he's saying in those clips, dude, he's got to have a good legal team. Where he's like talking about like, man, the craziest sex stuff I've done, man, it's like illegal. And like, there's not many sex things that are illegal.
Yeah.
Besides like
No, there's one in particular that.
Yeah. Well, there's two I can think of. There's animals,
Yes.
that one,
Yeah.
and then family stuff. Which is that technically? Well, sodomy, depending on the state. Maybe he just had sodomy, and he's like, dude, it's illegal, man.
Yeah, how does prosecuting somebody for sodomy work?
I mean, that was a Supreme Court case.
Yeah.
A very big one. Oglethorpe first, like, I think it was Oglethorpe something. The Supreme Court was taking a look at it again recently.
And I learned what sodomy was through church. So
Me too.
in my head,
Yeah.
I just thought it was anal sex,
Right, that's what
which what sinners do.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Isn't it just anal sex?
I don't think anal sex itself is legally a US crime.
No, until like a certain point, it was.
Yeah.
Like, it was
Sodomy.
illegal. Like, sodomy was a crime.
Yeah.
So, like, which the whole Supreme Court case was like, I think the cops busted into the wrong house and there were two men having sex.
Yeah.
They were like, get them! And they arrested them and then, like, charged them with, like, sodomy, even though it was a complete wrong house. So then dude's like, am I getting charged for having gay sex? And they went to the Supreme Court and they ruled, like, in his favor, like, I mean, you can have butt sex if you. That's a term no one says anymore. Butt sex. That's very like a 7th grade South Park term. But like, we got to bring it back.
Everyone
says
slide that
anal.
into like a conversation and like in a relationship you're in or something.
Butt sex.
That is it is very 8th grade sort of everything is AIDS.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
It's like harkens back to a different time. Like
Yes.
like the great Family Guy song about fucking Brokeback Mountain. Which have you seen Brokeback Mountain?
No.
You haven't either.
No.
It's devastating, dude. It's such a good movie, though. I thought about rewatching it recently. That movie fucking it's because like I was like, I'll watch this. It's all the jokes, Family Guy. I was like, this what if it's funny?
It's a beautiful movie.
I thought it was just gonna be like cheesy and dumb, and I sat down. I sat my white ass down and I listened and I cried. I cried my ass off at the end of that movie. It's devastating.
Yeah.
And
I mean Heath Ledger,
I mean they commit a crime.
Gyllenhaal.
Sodomy.
Yeah.
But
Who are their wives in that movie?
Anne
Hathaway?
And who's the other?
I don't remember. I was just focused on the tent scenes.
Yeah.
Hathaway, you remember Hathaway in Havoc?
I don't think I've seen Havoc.
Oh, good.
Do they have a topless scene? In
Uh-oh.
Oh, I've seen that one on Reddit.
Ooh, yeah,
I've seen the GIF.
I haven't seen the movie. I've seen the GIF. There's like a lot of that's
Takes me back to 9th grade, seeing like this looping GIF of Anne Hathaway. Like I know exactly what you're talking about.
yeah. It takes. I mean, I'm still looking at those GIFs. You know,
Same, dude. We were talking about
Reddit. I mean,
fapping the other
Reddit
day.
is all. I kind of exclusively use Reddit for
what?
jacking off.
It's,
If you know what I mean.
yeah,
Yeah, I kind of
nudge, nudge.
exclusively use it for.
We
You know-
don't talk about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we
on
don't
the
talk about it on the podcast.
Oh yeah, you don't go blue.
No, we have
You don't like
sponsors, so
that kind of stuff.
no.
Yeah.
But we
But I
go.
do
We
use Reddit
support
for
the blue. We back the
most
blue.
of the
But
time.
what?
You're sponsored by
We're sponsored by
police.
the LAPD.
Yeah.
We actually have a recruitment ad that's about to play in a few minutes, so you guys can look forward to that. Brandon's
Yeah.
actually gonna do the read for it, but
Yeah, use code SuperMega at the Los Angeles Police Academy.
get a free magazine for your Glock, dude. Fucking Reddit. You know what the move is? You have to make a separate Reddit account exclusively for viewing pornography because I don't
that's
want it to
smart.
bleed into my regular Reddit account. Like I don't want to be scrolling Reddit and be like, oh, ooh.
Sometimes
Right.
you're lazy at night though, and you're on your main.
No, I
account.
just fucking whoop,
No.
just swap over, man.
That's smart.
and then
because it's
you
like-
can add all the subreddits. So
I've
when
lost
it's like
all
you
of
look and
the,
it's
like-
curated pornography.
Informational value of Reddit. Because now I just associate it with perversion.
Yeah.
Is it all you use it for?
Yeah.
Political okay.
No discourse.
He goes on 4chan for the political discussion.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on poll.
Yeah, no, Poll is big fans of us. We're big fans of them. We're champagne socialists.
Yeah.
To Poll, we're dirtbag leftists.
Come on.
Yeah.
Fucking.
I mean, you look like a guy that could be on poll,
Thank you, Brandon.
you know.
I do actually.
You're Aryan.
Yeah, I am Aryan.
You're
Yeah,
Aryan
Still got the
guy.
blonde hair, the blue eyes,
Beautiful
Yeah.
blue eyes.
little blueberries, man. Just want to fucking pop them out and eat them. No, I remember when I was in like 10th grade. I'm in high school. I went on 4chan in like middle school and high school, and
It was different. It was a different.
It was
vibe.
a little bit
Yeah.
different like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't like. It's always been awful. You know.
But
it's like
it
wasn't like a safe place back then. But now it's become so. I mean it's always been bad, but now it's just like straight up like mass shooters, circle jerking, and saying the N-word, which is kind of like our subreddit.
It's not all that, right? They've got.
Well, there's like
still,
anime board.
Like is random still?
Mm-hmm.
You know, are they still doing their thing? On B.
Yeah, dude. B. Are you a B-tard?
I'm not personally, but
no, dude. I brought up 4chan because I remember in high school I was like, oh, there's porn on 4chan, and then after going to like 4chan for porn for a bit, I was like, oh, that's not good.
Yeah,
there's some bad stuff.
You wander into some stuff that you know.
Yeah, it's like I don't think this should be on the internet.
Yeah,
I went on 8chan once.
Oh
and,
yeah,
that's like the worst version of 4chan.
Right.
I was curious. I was like, how bad can 8chan be?
That's where Q started. Yeah.
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 So I went on there and I spent probably 5 minutes on there, and I was just like, I could not believe.
Yeah.
Honestly, like it was mainly just racism. It was mainly just like the most racist memes possible.
Right.
But like not even like, well, not that they're funny to begin with, but like just like what are you guys laughing at with this meme? This is fucked.
Right.
Which I guess that's the point.
Yeah.
I'm a freaking 8channer. You ever seen the guy that created it?
Oh yeah, he's like disabled, right?
Differently.
8chan.
Yeah.
Why
does that matter?
Oh,
He just asked you if you knew him.
I asked him if you knew him. You have to bring
Like
up his
personally?
disability.
No, I think it's
That doesn't define him, dude. 8chan does.
No, yeah, yup. Yeah. What's that Drake line where he's like, God gave me disability?
What does he say?
Did he say that? Who said
Drake's
that?
got some good fucking bars.
Who said
God gave me disability?
Is that like a reference to
who said
Degrassi?
that?
What?
I watched. Oh, dude! Earlier today, I was on Twitter and just you know that account Uberfacts.
Yeah.
They're
just
not facts.
no. I
don't
like
fall
the
for it.
account, but they posted.
I used to follow it like in high school or some shit.
They posted a 3.5-minute video. It's like facts about Drake, and I watched the entire thing. And it's just like Drake gifs with like was born in Toronto, Canada, has a Jewish mother, his father Dennis Graham, and it's just fucking these Drake facts
Who invited you? Do you know who I am? Seen that video?
of Drake.
Yeah.
No, but I've seen the one where he's outside the club and he has like all that money. And he like is mad and he like puts it down or whatever, like hands it to someone to hold for him.
Like a pile of money.
Yeah, he's like a duffel bag of cash.
Oh, mama used to be on disability, but gave me this ability. That's what I was looking for.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
that's what it
even
was.
better.
I knew I wasn't just like
Astro.
I was gonna feel insane for the next. I'm staying off my phone, but I was gonna feel insane if I didn't look that up. We got the Bono AIDS phone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, you've got the red edition.
I've got a cracked
Do they still make those?
Bono AIDS phone. I believe so.
You know
I think they-
Markiplier?
Parentheses red. What's up?
Do you know who Markiplier is?
That's such just a weird.
Yeah. What do I?
It will connect. I
What's that?
promise.
That's he's YouTube. Yeah.
He's a YouTuber. We used to work for him.
Okay.
We would edit Five Nights at Freddy's compilations and star in his sketch videos or whatever he wanted us to be in.
Yeah.
And at one point, there was a Markiplier edition of the red iPhone.
Like he had.
It was a Markiplier edition.
It was a
Markiplier's Heroes.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
You got the privilege of packaging those.
I think I still have one back at my place.
we have one here.
or not if I'm not.
It's an
if I'm
iPod
not supposed
Touch.
to have one.
Yeah, you don't have one.
Yeah, we're in the compound.
Yeah, this place is a compound, right?
Yeah, we're kind of. It's kind of a. Yeah, I don't know.
What do you-
gamer frat house vibes. Red cups.
Multiple people have described it as a gamer frat house.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, with what's on the walls and the overall vibe
Yeah.
of the place.
Well, I mean, like, when you walked in, the first thing you noticed was the O.J. Simpson autograph. It's the first thing you
there's
see when
some
you walk
good
in is the signed
OJ
O.J. Simpson
memorabilia.
plaque.
I mean, this is a nice pool here.
We have wonderful.
How much
I'm surprised
Our
it's not
fans
selling
know all
today.
this
was
stuff.
that? Oh yeah.
Yeah, these are all.
Matt,
This,
what
this is all via the PO box.
What are you talking about, Matt?
What?
For the audio listeners, I'm thinking about them.
Oh, yeah. It's
I know.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
of course,
sorry.
of course.
Yeah.
I can't forget about them. It's the it's the Michael Richards Funko Pop, but it's in like a display case.
Yes.
Fucking.
Like it's a premium
big
edition
deal.
where there's like a backdrop with the famous portrait, the Kramer portrait. It's not. I would not call it. I would call it a Kramer Funko. I would not call it a Michael Richards Funko. That's a different situation.
Dude, imagine one of these where it's got like the
Yeah.
Laugh Factory backdrop. Oh, dude, we should replace it with like the Laugh Factory stage. He's a Funko.
He's a Funko.
That was a good turn of phrase.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Well, I can't say what he really said.
He's a
Why not?
He's a Funko.
Freedom of speech, baby.
Well, Brandon is pretty good at the quote. No, you said
It's a monologue, actually.
Yeah, it's kind of a monologue. Well, what I
I'm
like
going to
is
audition. I'm going to be performing a monologue today.
it is really. I do love it when he's like, these words.
They shock you.
Well, like he like sort of pivots into like.
Trying to, like, make
oh,
it
it was
like
like
a
a
message.
it was like a Carlin
Should have like
situation. Yeah.
I did. I played exactly into the trap that you guys fell for.
He's instantly like, "Fuck, I'm gonna make this into like a."
But then he
Well, he's
kind of doubles down.
The
hard.
Letterman appearance is crazy.
Everyone laughs like when he
Well, because
like
he's
Jerry's
being
like,
funny. Yeah.
Kramer, Michael Richards wants to say something. And everyone starts laughing when he shows
like,
up. He's like, no.
I said some rude things to some
nasty
trash some trash talk to some Afro Americans. It does say Afro Americans. They did the Curb episode where they wink at it is very funny.
You're in a Curb episode.
Yeah, it's not. It's like
I was just watching Curb once and I see fucking Brandon.
yeah.
He's walking on the sidewalk with a selfie stick,
Season
and Larry
10,
David.
episode 1.
There it is. Larry David walks up and grabs his selfie stick and breaks it in half.
Do you know that email from my doctor that I got like when that episode came out?
No.
Like I went to the doctor like that week, just like a routine checkup, and then I get an email that's like subject line lab results. And it's like, if you haven't seen the episode, it's like I'm in it for 30 seconds. Like it's always when I do a show and somebody with that, like without asking me, is like, this next comic you might know from Curb Your Enthusiasm. I'm like, don't do that. That's not the credit. That's not like I'm in it off like a technicality. I'm like in it for like 1 minute.
Hey, you're in it.
But this email, it's from my doctor. It's like, hi Brandon, great to see you last week. Right after our visit, I saw you in the opening of the season premiere of Curb Your Enthusiasm. Short but sweet, haha.
Lab results.
See attached for your finalized lab results. Negative
You have chlamydia.
for chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis, and HIV.
Nice.
Hey, man.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, don't have any of those as of February 2020.
Good.
It's July.
I'm excited for you.
2022. I got something for you. We're actually gonna go to. I'll give it to Brandon after the ad break.
Okay.
We're gonna go to some sponsors real quick,
Okay, absolutely.
and then we'll be right back with more laughs and funny stuff. It's fucking fruit
I know.
fly, dude.
It
The
was
fucking
bothering
fruit's
me
killing me,
earlier.
man.
Just cut the ads. What goes great with a summer vibe? How about a checking account with no monthly fees? Like a cool breeze, Chime is a refreshing way to handle your money. With no monthly fees, no maintenance fees, or minimum balance fees, it's how banking should be. And when you need access to your money, you can do so fee-free at more than 60,000 in-network ATMs at many locations like most Walgreens, 7-Elevens, and CVS's. You can also send money to anyone, even if they aren't on Chime. Fee-free for you and no cash-out fees for them. You know, that's honestly why I like using Chime. Matt and I love it. We salivate over this service, especially with the no fees. It's great and fun to use. So come on, it's Chime. Again, no monthly fees, no vibe-killing fees. Signing up for a Chime checking account only takes 2 minutes and doesn't affect your credit score. Get started at chime.com/super. Remember, that's chime.com/super.
That's right, and I'll even say it too, Ryan McGee. Chime.com/super. It's epic. It's so good. You can build your credit with it. It's also an awesome debit card and savings account. It's great. Cha-ching! Chime is a financial technology company, not a bank. Banking services provided by and debit card issued by the Bancorp Bank or Stride Bank North America. Members FDIC. Out-of-network ATM withdrawal fees apply. Except at MoneyPass ATM at a 7-Eleven location and at any Allpoint or Visa Plus Alliance ATM. Other fees such as third-party and cash deposit fees may apply. And we're back with more Brandon Wardell for you.
Yeah, random Wardell.
Yeah,
random Wardell when I'm here.
Let's go, Brandon.
It's
Ever hear that one before?
The most epic year to be a guy named Brandon.
It absolutely is, dude.
It's awesome.
Yeah. You could do a whole stand-up routine about that. Be like, yeah, so my name's Brandon. And I don't know if you guys know, but it's not the best year to be named Brandon.
You know, you
can have that one for free.
You do have, God has forced my hand into acknowledging it on stage. I have to. I gotta, you know.
I saw you do stand-up once, actually. At the Lodge Room before you opened for Adam Friedland.
Oh, yes.
Did you open for Stav, too?
Yeah. I mean, when they're in town, yeah.
We went and saw Stav at the Lodge Room. Maybe you opened.
When was that?
It was a couple years ago.
I wasn't on that one, but you know, the most recent Stav visit to LA. It was like a 3 consecutive. You were at when we did the but still live at the Lodge Room.
Yeah.
And that was the same week. It was like 2 nights of Stav, and then we did the podcast.
Yeah, you did 2 back-to-back shows at the Lodge Room. You had fucking the Austin Powers impersonator.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
when I was talking to him, I was just surprised that he doesn't drop character. Like
he does the voice the whole time. Which do you want to explain the Austin Powers impersonator to the folks at home? It's pretty
my next
easy
guest
to
needs
explain.
no introduction. He's an fuck.
Oh shit!
Oh,
More
wow.
Mike's.
Yeah, that's a lot of Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Oh, geez.
More White Claw.
Are you boys thirsty?
Look
Sure,
at that.
yeah. Thanks, bro.
I will say, I do remember. Wasn't it?
We might have a few more.
Yeah, champagne.
Okay,
Dude,
okay,
Jesus
okay.
Christ,
Oh
dude.
boy.
Did you ask
Lordy,
for more White Claw?
Lordy. What's
I
up?
don't.
I didn't ask. But
What is this variety pack number 3? Strawberry, mango, blackberry, pineapple. Anyway, he impersonates Austin Powers and does a fantastic job.
He does. It's uncanny.
It is.
But
He did Daddy Wasn't There. He did the BBC song.
Yeah, he knew Daddy Wasn't There is my favorite Austin Powers song. I think it's a good song.
I'm more nostalgic for the Goldmember movie than any of the other ones because that's the first one I got to see in theaters.
Oh yeah.
Because the other ones I was probably like,
Yeah, I think they did.
I never saw any in theaters. Anyway, Brandon, he's a fantastic Austin Powers. You've had him on the podcast.
Yes. Yeah,
I liked someone in
is
the
he like a
audience.
frequent guest or is it just like
he's
once?
we've had him on once. I mean, he was at my birthday, and there was like people were like, "Oh man, who hired you, the Austin Powers impersonator?" And I was like, "No, I took matters into my own hands." that was all me. But yeah, I've done live shows where he's come out. And what I love about this Austin Powers impersonator, who we should say his name, Richard Halpern. Richard Halpern has the Austin Powers impersonator handle on Instagram, Instagram.com/Austin Powers impersonator.
Luke, throw up the picture of me with him so people can see how uncanny this is.
Maybe the one with me as well.
No, you don't. You sure? Okay.
And then Photoshop one with me.
And put Ryan in it.
I just want to feel included.
Well, yeah, you're kind of the only person here who doesn't really have
experience.
See, I'd love to
experience with
introduce him, but also
the
that's
Austin
like
Powers
y'all's thing, so we
impersonator.
can't steal the
Matt
Austin
sent me
Powers.
photos.
Yeah.
But no video or anything. It wasn't even a live photo, so I couldn't like sneak. Like,
Yeah. Well,
Like, hey, can I get a video?
fun thing about talking to that guy is that if you ask him about, so the first place I ever met him was at an Austin Powers themed bar in Glendale.
The Electric Pussycat.
called-
We lived less than a block from that.
Yes,
we
the
lived on
Electric
that block.
Pussycat.
That's where we started SuperMega.
Which is like there was like a mini me impersonator. But I remember one time I had gone to Electric Pussycat a couple times, and then the third time I went, there was a cover charge, which I was like, oh, that's strange. Something has shifted here. I walk in, I order my favorite Austin Powers themed cocktail. It's like a blue cryogenic drink. And
like a Mojo.
yeah, you're drinking Mojo. You're off the Mojo. But I asked for that, and then the bartender. Keep in mind, the bar looks the decor is as it was before.
Yeah.
But she goes, "Oh yeah, sorry, we don't really do that whole Austin Powers thing anymore." I'm like, "Why does it? It still looks the same. It's just you don't have the Austin Powers guys come out." But you know. He's a fascinating guy.
That's what fucking
You
wokeism's doing to America now.
This is what they took away from us.
Never forget what they took from you.
It's wild talking to him about the Electric Pussycat because he will talk about like crooked business practices, but he's still doing the voice. So he's like, oh, they were embezzling money, baby. You know?
No, yeah. So first of all, R.I.P. to that place. It shut down.
Yeah.
I wonder why. But we lived, so our apartment, if you looked, both of our bedroom windows, you look out.
Wardell?
Yeah. It's across from our old place. It was next door to King Taco.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, next door to King Taco. And I remember, like, you could look out our windows and just hear it going off at night. And, like, I'd be laying in bed because we had...
Was it a themed bar at that point in time?
Yeah.
So little... To our knowledge,
we literally lived...
That thumping and that, like...
It was so loud every night.
It was just Austin Powers people and shit?
Yes. Brandon was probably there while we were fucking living
I might have
there.
been there.
Imagine what a fucking fever dream it would have been. Because we're, like, both, like, kind of newly plucked from South Carolina. Like, just walking into a fucking Austin Powers themed bar.
Not to mention, 2 buildings down is a Scientology building. Yep. It's like, but they don't, like, brand it as that. Like, it's like... the pathway to happiness. You're like, what is this? And you walk by and look inside.
It's
and
a
all this.
self-help program at first.
Yeah. And they don't say Scientology, but...
I was just watching that Louis Theroux Scientology.
Oh, I wanted to
doc.
watch that one.
It's good.
The HBO one is crazy.
Yeah. Going clear.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is at least because it's like him. It's like kind of funny at points, you know.
No, he does great fucking documentary
I
stuff.
like his one on the Westboro Baptist Church, too.
Oh, yeah, I gotta watch it.
It's... There's
He's the man.
Yes.
It's so weird that he's like, now he's like a TikTok.
Is
trend.
he?
Is that...
That my money don't.
Oh, yeah, because he did that video. He did like an internet like interview show. It's like I can't remember the name of it, but it's like something having wings, like
it's funny to be this like very like accomplished documentarian for like 20 years, and all of a sudden 13-year-olds are just like, the TikTok.
It blew up. It was everywhere.
Song guy. Yeah.
That's kind of how it goes now.
That's how it goes.
You know? It's fucking. You have all these great.
Well, I didn't know
I
didn't know it was him at first. It was like this whole like I heard it and I was like, I get the trend, and then all of a sudden, the clip comes on. It was from that like interview show, and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Chicken Shop did.
Because I haven't thought about him since seeing like his Scientology documentary and shit.
Would you give this to Brandon?
Oh, is this a big surprise?
It's not the big surprise. It's a big surprise. Yeah.
This is big. Hey.
Get yourself something nice.
Oh, look at... Oh, boy. Oh, there it is.
That's right.
Oh, wait, it's a... There... Can we zoom... Well, nobody's here to zoom in.
But
the editor can. Right there, that camera.
The editor can.
It's a...
Do you do the jump zooms?
We could.
Not on the podcast. I mean, we could do it real goofy with the whoop.
The people love doing those.
That's a big YouTube thing, and we are guilty of that as well as YouTubers. Not so much anymore.
Look at that.
Yeah,
there it is.
It's Donald Trump's second presidential term coin.
The Trump coin.
Fan that to us.
It's a piece of history.
Yeah, man, have we? Did you guys ever? Have you guys talked about like his tweets on here? Just like
Trump's tweets?
Yeah, just don't you miss him? Don't you miss him being on
First,
there?
at first I thought you were talking about Louis Theroux, and I'm like,
oh no.
Okay, Trump.
Hey, Kofefe. Yeah, Brandon, we got a little Kofefe and hamburgers for you after the podcast is done.
Well, he can't tweet anymore because Matt and I pulled some strings.
Yes, we did.
Yep. Oh, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
That one that Graydon Carter tweet. There's a bunch of them, but he has the one where he's like, editor-in-chief of Vanity Fair and owner of bad food restaurants. Graydon Carter has a problem. His Vanity Fair Oscars party is no longer hot.
His tweets were funny.
My favorite one was the nipples protruding.
Oh, the Barney Frank one.
Oh, Barney Frank. Yeah.
Barney Frank. Brandon Wardell looked disgusting in front of Congress. Nipples protruding.
It's like, I feel like that's kind of, I mean, I feel like that has eclipsed everything else about Barney Frank.
No, like, that's all I know Barney Frank for. And to be honest, like, it is pretty bad. Like, if you look at the picture of Barney Frank in front of
His
Congress,
nipples were protruding.
Were they?
Yeah. They were protruding.
like, it's like...
Yeah.
Wait, did he upload it with the picture?
No, that's just someone paired it.
Yeah, they were really
Barney Frank looked disgusting.
out to play.
Dash dash nipples protruding. Dash dash in his blue shirt before Congress. Very
His
disrespectful.
blue shirt. I like how he gets very specific for no reason.
Yeah.
Very disrespectful.
Do you think that tweet's gonna be in like history books?
If they
Yeah,
put any of his
fucking should
tweets, I hope they put that one. Honestly, like you can just not anymore.
Well, yeah,
'cause his
actually,
tweets are
almost
gone.
definitely, because that was kind of a defining quality about him during his
Oh yeah, his tweets will
presidency.
be in history books, but
Yeah.
you know, it's like I don't know which ones.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully that one.
Hopefully that one.
I'm a big fan of that one.
They'll
Yeah.
probably just do the ones about the January 6th stuff or
Yeah.
the boring shit.
None of the hits.
None of the hits.
None of like him getting. Because honestly, the best tweets were kind of pre-presidency, but
They were. Have
he
you
got
seen the
some.
one
He
where he's
got
talking
some
about-
hits off. He got some hits off in office for sure.
Have you seen the tweet about brain?
What?
Oh yes, the one where it's like, hey, your dad gives good brain, and he's like, yes, I have great genes.
Yeah, it was young base god at real Donald
Yeah.
Trump. Your dad gives good brain, damn. And he retweets it and goes, it's called genes.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fucking,
That's a
there were
big-
so
that's
many.
a big classic.
There were so many like eras of his Twitter that just like I'm not gonna say I miss the guy on Twitter, but it was
I do miss him on Twitter. I'm not saying
only
that's
on
not
Twitter.
that's not an endorsement.
Yeah, no, I mean I love Donald Trump as much as the next guy, but his tweets were pretty. They could be bangers.
He was
Well, when he wasn't like promoting the actual like death threats and bigotry and shit. Show me one.
When was he posting death threats?
He posted one against Ryan,
Oh yeah.
and that was like not very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because of the power he held.
Yeah.
It's like a Bill Clinton situation. I
Yes.
felt like Monica Lewinsky.
I mean, you're very similar to Monica Lewinsky in a lot of ways.
Thank you.
I've been secretly recording you. And I gave it to the FBI.
Well,
I just finished the Bill Clinton American Crime Story series
how was it?
where
Beanie Feldstein.
yeah, she plays Monica Lewinsky. It was really
Monica?
good. I was like,
That's a Ryan Murphy program? He's
Is that the Glee man?
yeah. You remember when that?
Glee?
You remember when there
Glee
was
American
that?
Horror Story.
Do you remember on Glee when there was that?
I
You know
remember.
what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I never watched Glee.
It
But
was
I heard about that.
It was the
Is
girl.
it when they were being brave?
It's the girl with Down syndrome, and she's got a Glock.
Oh, this is not what I was thinking of.
She's got a Glock. In
Can
what
we-
in what story context does she have
What?
a Glock?
This is the I've
Or do you
only
mean the
seen
actress has a Glock in a separate phone?
No, on the
like
in the
she's
show.
just walking down the street.
Literally, my when I pull up Chrome to search this, like immediately when I start typing in Glee, my phone knows like, oh, Glee Down syndrome gun.
Hey, you could just leave it at the door. Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. There it is. That's how do we? There's this.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, not you. Sorry.
Who do you?
open the door.
Jamba Juice?
Oh boy.
Sorry, he's got to get his juice.
Yeah.
He'll look at it when he gets back.
The juice is loose.
What? I'm trying to just be decent about it and be Glee gun. Am I missing a keyword in there?
Glee Down syndrome gun.
Do I have to type that in?
You
I feel
have to.
bad if I do.
Why?
Because I feel
What's wrong with that?
there's nothing wrong with it. I just feel like
You sounded like me when I said disability.
okay. We'll see if
Yeah.
it I'm putting in the magic keyword. I accidentally clicked on shopping. Sorry. Hold on. Oh yes.
I'm sorry about that. What were you saying?
That's
In what context does this happen in this show?
I don't know. I gotta find out. It's a shame that I haven't. You're
Is
looking
it?
at
You don't know the
this?
context?
School
Wait,
shooting
school
episode.
shooting episode.
Yeah.
They made the girl with Down syndrome be the school shooter.
They gave her the burner.
The fuck, dude? Does she ice anyone?
Maybe she's a good guy with a gun.
Probably. That would be a good hero arc.
Yeah.
Like if a school shooter comes in and then she stops it.
I have to watch this episode.
We have to watch it now.
Yeah.
I have to have answers.
I know. We gotta watch this.
Have you looked up like maybe the context?
I was reading an article.
I searched
but
Down
I just
syndrome
kind of-
block and a lot of things come up, but nothing about Glee comes up when I search that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember?
Is that the name
It's
of this
the name
episode?
of it. There's the name of the show, and it's a cop. It's an old YouTube show,
Oh yeah, dude.
What?
That's old school YouTube. That's
Right?
Yeah.
What is it?
I mean, it's the name of the
You
show.
got it. You had to have seen it. Dude.
It's the name of the show.
This is like
I mean, does it matter
Dax
if it's the name of the
Flame
show? And like, he was fully okay with the show and like being. I haven't checked.
yeah.
up
He
on
said
it.
he. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can guess. Oh, yeah, okay.
You remember that?
I don't, but I know what it's. I can guess what the title was.
Tobuscus was in an episode.
That's fucking right, dude.
Yep.
A lot of people were.
Oh yeah.
That's it, dude. That
Wait,
really,
who was in an episode?
Tobuscus.
Do you know who Tobuscus is?
Nah.
Brandon, we have to get you up. I know that you're in like.
He just did a video with Kyle Rittenhouse and everything.
I know that you're in like
You
the
think you'd be on
comedy
that radar?
sphere,
Uh-huh.
which I guess is more respectable than what we do. But we got to get you up to speed on some of these people. Tobuscus was a Let's
I'm not,
player.
You know, I'm not half as clouded as you folks.
Well, I haven't been on Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah. But you have been on a TV show with Danny McBride.
I am in the pilot for Vice Principals,
Oh, is the guy
You're
as like
co-stars.
a?
hitting on his 13-year-old daughter. Yeah.
Do you have a line
In the show.
Do you s-
No. Well, I'm talking, but you can't hear me.
Oh yeah.
But he comes up and he's like, "Put your shirt on," to his daughter. And
Do you
then
want to
he's like,
act more?
I'd love to. Ryan needs to fucking act. Ryan is an incredible actor.
It's my dream.
Honestly, like Ryan is probably the best actor I've ever met.
It's true.
It's actually like insane.
Wow.
I love acting though. I think maybe if a studio wanted to give us a budget, or if Lorne Michaels wanted to
We could make a
notice
good,
us.
I don't want to. We could make a really good movie if someone just gave us a few $1 million, a couple million.
Couple
just
mil,
throw
that's
us
all we need.
throw,
A couple mil.
throw us a few bones.
Uh-huh.
Throw a brother a bone.
Look how
Every
much
now and then.
Disney's making.
Yeah, if I could just give us like $1 million, $2 million, $3 million. You know,
Fund our projects
Mm-hmm.
because we won't.
Well, I want to be the next SNL cast member. What?
Children.
What?
Nothing.
Jake Novak needs to be in whatever movie we make.
He still hasn't released anything.
Yeah.
Maybe by the
Poor
time this
guy.
episode comes out, he has.
Poor guy.
I mean, it's
He's-
so.
He did
He's
the
going
best
through
move
it.
possible. Like the best thing he could have done in that situation was just go silent.
Well, it's I mean, because everybody started. I don't know. He's
It's not like he did anything illegal
got-
that was canceled.
No, like
he's just like
he didn't
so,
do anything wrong, but
I mean, yeah, he did. I mean,
well, kind of.
he did. You
The
know,
Bad Gun song.
he
is
got like I do think that what occurred with Jake Novak is that I think that this was like a lot of sort of overdue bullying. You know,
Well,
Okay.
honestly, like
because like for him
What
to have
happens
made
is-
those videos, he wasn't
Yes.
bullied
no one
before
told
those
him-
videos.
No one
Or
told him.
maybe he all throughout his life, throughout bullying, he stuck to his moral code and his
and he's like,
character.
no, this makes me happy, and I'm gonna do
They're
it.
just incredibly resilient. I mean, yeah, that
Now he's famous.
the gun videos, and I like the
Bad
thumbnail. The thumbnail is like bad gun. The
my
thumbnail
favorite
with the
line.
text that just says bad gun, and it's him like
It's like all lowercase Helvetica. It's like
Bad gun.
The very end of that song, where he's like, "We're crying, but we're not fools,"
and then there's like kind of a long pregnant pause.
and he
Like,
just
he,
has
like,
that look.
Looks down the barrel of the camera like a little too long.
The camera. Yeah, like,
Ugh.
it could have like stopped there, but it's just like
Yeah. And he's not. He's a. I've gathered that he's a straight man.
Okay.
Do you think Jake? Do you think?
I don't
You
know
think
his
Jake?
sexuality. I don't
Jake
want to
Novak
speculate
is
on the
just-
man's sexuality, but
I've gathered he's
Jake
a
Novak's
straight.
beating the pussy up.
dude,
Jake Novak's Jake Novak's hitting those back walls crazy.
dude, he is.
That's why he hasn't uploaded. He's been
he's got
drowning
so
in
much
pussy.
sex. You know, dude, Jake Novak could be one of those like white dudes, like the nerdy white dude, but somehow has like a huge cock, and,
Oh,
and
yeah.
everyone's like, "Whoa, what?"
Yeah,
And no one would expect it, but then they see it and they're like, "What?"
yeah,
So I could see like him
Just packing.
rocking a hog, but he doesn't look very tall.
yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
I'm not saying that short people have smaller penises.
I can look up how tall he is. I'm sure it's on the internet.
He's under 6 foot. There's nothing wrong with being under 6. Ryan, you're 5'11 and a half. You're 6 foot. It's fine.
5'9" is the height of an average man, for the record. And I'm not short.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'9".
So you're just average.
I'm an average height man. But there's, you know,
Is it just 5'9" is average, or is there like a?
but you know I'm size 13 foot.
Yeah. And I mean, damn, actually, those are huge ass shoes, dude.
I have big feet.
Our editor Justin wears like 14s.
I think 14 and a half.
Yeah.
14 and a half.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sheesh.
It's in the other room editing.
He's got
right
some
now.
big Crocs on today.
I wear I wear 11s. 10 and a half or 11. It
Yep.
depends on the shoe, you know?
We could try each other's shoes out.
Yeah.
It's the same
I mean, what,
size.
you're pretty much the same, right?
We got to get on.
Some shoes I need a 10 and a half to be like tighter. They're too loose if they're 11. But some a 10 and a half is too small. So
How do we get on? We got to get in the complex sneaker shopping.
I want to become a sneakerhead. I want to go drop $6,000 on a pair of sneakers that I'll never put on. Just let's sit them on a shelf.
Yeah, I'm very, very much. Yeah, wear your damn shoes.
Yeah, fucking, you bought them. Wear the damn shoes.
Bought 'em.
You know?
Isn't there a pair of shoes that you refuse to wear
No.
because you don't want to ruin them or something?
No, if I bought them.
Oh, which ones were those?
So there's this pair of I just spit everywhere. There's this pair of shoes I've always wanted, but they're $5,000, and I'll never be able to justify buying those. But it's this Nike 7-Eleven collab, and like it's you know I got the tattoo, and like it's the 7-Eleven colors, and it looks sick as fuck. But they're like $5,000, and I'm like, if I got those, it's like, well, it'd be a waste if I didn't wear
it like
them.
a Japanese exclusive thing?
I don't know. I'll show you. They're actually they're so fucking cool. If any like rich fans out there want to make my day, you guys could mail me those.
I mean, we get sent Tim's.
Yeah, what difference?
No.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Look at these fucking Nike 7-Elevens.
You still have the Gumps though. Air Force Gumps.
Oh, dude. Oh, yeah. Okay, they went down actually. Wait, I'm seeing websites saying 150, and then websites StockX saying 2,700.
Okay, let me see these.
See?
Okay.
Pretty cool. I like those. It goes with my tattoo.
Yeah.
Not the colors, but
That's
thematically.
Yes.
this seems like your style.
Well, if you guys ever see me wearing a $5,000
Wait, this is
pair
saying
of shoes,
$139.
yeah, but then scroll more.
Oh.
It like I feel like those must be scam websites or like
Oh.
a starting bid.
Okay, yeah. Well, only 20 Oh, I'm looking at the 3D sort of the StockX.
Oh yeah,
Sorta
dude.
like-
Where you can rotate it.
Really.
StockX used to sponsor this podcast. Maybe they could
Not
send me the
anymore.
shoes.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little too bright for my taste.
Yeah, let's see. Last time they sold was for $2,500. This website's saying up to $6,000.
I wear black Crocs every day, so I can't really nudge in on this too well.
Why?
I don't.
It's not like you don't have style. It's fucking black Crocs, dude. They're comfy.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of comfy, let's go to ad break. Let's let you stretch your little tuchus out.
Okay.
We can pour some champagne, and when we're back, we'll give Brandon his big surprise.
Oh, that wasn't the coin wasn't a surprise.
that's
That was a
one.
lead up.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Today's episode of SuperMegaCast is sponsored by Honey. And I'm not talking about that sweet, sticky stuff, but let me tell you, this stuff is pretty sweet, and it'll stick to you like honey because you're going to love it so much. It's the easy way to save when shopping on your iPhone or computer. I do online shopping every week. We do a lot of it here at the office, whether we're buying costumes or new equipment or ordering food for lunch for all of our grumbly little tummies. And that's mainly what we use it for is on food delivery services. When we order lunch at the office, we literally save free money because of Honey, and it's awesome. We recently ordered some Japanese food. Honey dropped down at checkout on the food delivery service and was like, hey, do you want to save $14 on this order? Guess what? We saved $14. Thanks to Honey, manually searching for those coupon codes is a thing of the past. Honey's the free shopping tool that scours the internet for promo codes and applies the best one it finds to your cart at checkout. Here's how it works. Imagine you're shopping on one of your favorite sites. When you check out, the Honey button appears and all you have to do is click Apply Coupons. When you check out, the Honey button appears and all you gotta do is click Apply Coupons, like a nice little wizard. Wait a few seconds as Honey searches for coupons you can use for that site, and if it finds a working coupon, you watch the prices drop.
And did you know that Honey doesn't just work on desktop? It also works on your iPhone too. Just activate it on Safari on your phone and save on the go. So that means that you can be on your phone ordering stuff, bada boom, bada bing, you just saved yourself some cash. If you don't already have Honey, you're straight up missing out. And by getting it, you're doing yourself a solid and supporting SuperMegaCast, and the boys will always love you for that. I'd never recommend something I don't use. Get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/megacast. That's joinhoney.com/megacast. And now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp.
It can be tough to train your brain to stay in problem-solving mode when faced with a challenge in life. But when you learn how to find your own solutions, there's no better feeling. A therapist can help you become a better problem solver, making it easier to accomplish your goals no matter how big or small. And that's what BetterHelp is here to do. If you're thinking of giving therapy a try, BetterHelp is a great option. It's convenient, accessible, affordable, and entirely online. Get matched with a therapist after filling out a brief survey and switch therapists anytime. You know, when I have the suds, it's a SpongeBob reference, by the way. You know, when you're down in the dumps, when you're feeling glum, or if you do have a problem in life, like the fact I was apparently illegally selling lemonade on the side of the road. Apparently, I needed some written form to say I could.
A vendor's license,
whatever. I think that's what they call it.
That really, you were going through a lot.
I was going through, but luckily a therapist was ready and able to hear me out and help me solve my problems, and I did. So I feel a lot happier now, and now all the lemonade's for myself, and I don't have to share it. When you want to be a better problem solver, therapy can get you there. Visit betterhelp.com/supermega today to get 10% off your first month. That's betterhelp.com/supermega.
We're back. Well, we got a couple guest traditions. First, I know you're a big Hennessy guy. Every guest that's on the podcast takes a sip out of the Hennessy bottle, and it's almost done.
Yeah. Oh, great. So it's all backwash.
Well, I mean, it doesn't look like backwash to me.
I don't know.
Like
people take
Hennessy.
pretty light sips. It's very like...
It's very light. So this is Jack's Films was taking a swig out of this.
A lot of people take a swig.
Technically, our lips were the last ones to...
And
touch
the
this.
alcohol kills the germs, you know? So it's like...
Yeah.
Put some Hennessy in your Jamba Juice.
Fun stitch. Oh. All right.
Yeah. Hey, man, go crazy.
There it goes.
Oh, shit, dude.
Fuck.
God damn.
Whoa.
That might be the biggest swig. No, George Clanton took a really big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I mean, if you want more, go for it. I mean...
It's not a rule.
I'm not going to stop you.
How big the sip
I mean,
is.
are you guys are you sipping also?
We usually take a sip, too, but...
I do have...
We don't have to take it.
I do have things to do after this as well. So...
Well, I'm going to open the champagne.
And you're popping
popping bottles over here.
top
Let me
on
get a
that.
little of that Henny. Dude, we got to, like...
We need to buy some more Henny.
We got to buy another Henny bottle. And we got to, like...
Goes
put these
down
all up
so
on a shelf.
smooth.
Yeah. I'm a big cognac guy.
It tastes odd. I just don't like alcohol in general, so like...
Yeah.
Are you sick?
I'm sick with it. Nice. For sure.
Come on. You got this, Matt. He's taking a while to
Just
sip.
kill it.
Just took the sip.
My
It's like
fucking
nothing.
shit
It's
up.
like just kill it.
We got to save it for the rest of the
Do
guests.
you want the rest?
No. I mean,
Do you want to just take...
you should kill it.
No.
Matt should kill it.
There's enough for one more guest. Maybe Hassan can kill it.
Okay.
Hassan will kill it.
Will be the last
Yeah.
sip. Would you be the honorary last sip?
Yeah.
He's going to be the next guest.
Now,
Unless you
Hassan's
want
gonna-
unless you
yeah,
wanna take
wrap
that.
his-
Then he can take the first sip.
Wrap his painted nails around that bottle.
we got to have Carl Jacobs on and have him drink some Hennessy. Man, fucking Carl Jacobs dethroned us as most popular YouTubers from South Carolina. Came out of fucking nowhere.
Brutal.
Was he from
Then he has his own
Charleston?
Chipotle collab and
Is
everything.
he from Charleston?
He's from Charleston.
Well, I'm from...
you're the
I'm from Columbia,
Yeah.
so I guess I still have... We could still have that. You went to college in Columbia as well, so...
Yeah, but we're not. But we're still not up there. Even when Torrey Moy went to USC. He's famous from our college. Strom Thurmond.
Aziz Ansari's from South Carolina.
He is. He's from Greenville,
Yeah.
I think.
Chadwick
Oh,
Boseman.
He's from South Carolina?
You're Gamecocks.
We're Gamecocks.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
we went to USC each for 1 year.
Right.
And then dropped out to do YouTube.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So I actually was surprised at how supportive my parents were of that idea. They were out of money. They were like, we have enough for one more semester, and you just finished your first 2 semesters. So if you want to try it,
Is this still Jim's bath towel?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That
fine.
stinks. That's like
I mean, he's clean when he. Okay, I'll use my shirt.
for the
then, dude.
listeners at home, the viewers at home. Did you explain this towel situation?
We might have.
It's
before.
on our episode with Sabrina, and I don't know if this is coming out before or after that, but basically Jim took a shower. There's no towels, and there was a hand towel, so Jim dried his whole body with a hand towel. I needed something to open the champagne with. I find the hand towel. I'm like, sweet, perfect. And then, you know, I'm sipping out of the bottle and everything.
Yeah.
We all are. And he's like, oh, I dried myself with a hand towel today. I was like, this one? And he's like, yeah.
This has been inside Jim's hole.
Jim's hole.
Yeah.
That sounds like some like place off the beaten path. Like
Jim's hole
in the woods.
Jim's hole.
We're hiking to Jim's hole today. Well, Brandon, we have another surprise for you. Why don't you reach under your seat? Yeah.
What are we looking at?
No, a little far. You almost got it.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yep. Go ahead and open her up.
There it is. And then what's this?
There you go, buddy.
This is flour?
That's $35,000 of cocaine.
Oh wow.
We treat our guests good.
This is good shit. Oh man, cut this open with a knife?
Yeah, you could taste it if you want to see if it's real.
Do you have a knife we can cut?
Yeah, I have a
this
pocket knife actually.
fucking brick?
I have a pocket knife in my pocket.
Usually, you want to get it on the gums.
Fucking-
What happened to it?
It's not in my pocket anymore.
We could use keys.
Fucking, I have keys.
Can
Brandon's just like fully thinking we're joking. Just like suddenly it dawns on me this actually is $35,000 worth of cocaine. What do you think we spend the YouTube money on, dude?
Oh boy.
we definitely relish in excess here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You can take that with you when you go.
Oh, thank you, bro.
Do you
Get pulled over?
I'm trying to wrap it up soon.
Leighton didn't do a very good job packing that brick.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I told him to get
You can
like,
put it in the bag so it doesn't spill
get duct
everywhere.
tape. Yeah, take it. Jack can have some too if he wants.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'll
mean,
send him your regards.
We're like Sigmund Freud for many reasons, but Sigmund Freud loved cocaine so much he would give it to people as a gift at like birthdays and Christmas and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
He also wanted to fuck his mom.
Oh.
Bro, I feel like he just wanted to fuck his mom.
Oh,
He's
I
like,
literally like. have
Oh,
been-
everyone
I've
wants
been,
to.
Yeah, I've been said this vis-a-vis Sigmund Freud.
Everyone wants to?
well, yeah, that's
That was what he.
Oh,
That's what he was
the
saying.
Sigmund Freud thing is like,
I thought you just threw that out as like of
Yeah.
course everyone wants to. Like, yes, it's
Well,
obvious.
yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I literally just started doing a bit about this, but now, but I'm
Ooh.
sure a lot of people have happened upon this.
Great minds, man.
You know.
You know? Yeah, you
It's
can
an
do it. You just
easy-
gotta, when you're on stage
yeah.
doing the bit, you just gotta be like, yeah, this one's co-written by YouTubers Matt and Ryan from SuperMega.
Yeah. It's. I mean, you know, easy. I feel like maybe I should just not do it.
No, it's good.
Maybe I should just like not do it.
It's no, do it, man.
No, it's
wanna
fine.
do
Do the fucking
yeah.
bit, man.
No, I don't. You know,
Okay. I
I
mean,
don't have to do it anymore.
we could.
We can do it.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
Send
We
us
tag team
the
stand
joke.
up. We do we're the first stand up duo, and we do stand up at the same time. We say all the
Yeah.
jokes and the punchlines at the same time,
Mhm.
play off each other. And the Sigmund Freud thing is good.
Yeah.
That's definitely something
good.
we can
That's
do.
good.
I like that a lot. I want to steal more of his stuff. No, not the cocaine. The fucking
the
jokes.
Joke?
His content.
Oh yeah. Well, we need.
Do you write your jokes in a little joke book?
Yeah, you know, there's
Your little
there's
diary?
a little notebook. Yeah.
You're one
If
of those
someone
little-
stole it, would you be anxious
Yeah, I mean,
that you've lost all your jokes?
there's, you know, this might be a problem.
Why, are there some bad
Yeah.
jokes in there?
I mean, yeah, it's also, yeah, it's,
It's all like just inward jokes.
yeah, there's
Just
a
like, I'm just
manifesto. Yeah. These words.
These words.
They shock you. Fuck. Yeah, some Afro-Americans. I cannot believe it's almost like this is his greatest comedy act. He's like, this is going to be really funny from start to finish. I'm just going to like lambast myself on national television, make
Well-
just a complete, like he's like, this is the ultimate form of comedy.
every time you go back and rewatch it, it gets worse and worse and worse.
I remember when it happened, November 4th, 2006.
I remember that day.
Oh,
like
sick.
It was a Friday. He's in our book. He's a central character in our book.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And that actually the Laugh Factory scene is like a crucial plot point in the book. But
And he survived, so he could come up in the sequel too. But I'm not saying I'm not
Yeah.
promising anything.
yeah.
But if people wanted him in the sequel,
Yeah. If they he went to Guantanamo Bay.
we could break him out.
This is SuperMega saves the
Saves the
troops.
Yeah.
I've yet to read. I maybe I'll take a copy on the way out.
You can buy one.
I could give you. I have
No,
cash.
You can have a copy.
No, it's fine. I mean, I'll
No,
support the cause.
We give.
It's self-published,
Yeah.
so
It's good quality.
So we
Yeah.
had to fully fund that. I mean, there was no publisher
Right.
putting on money. And so it's an expensive
It's also
task,
a reason
mass
why
producing a book.
we weren't recognized by the New York Times.
We qualified to
because
be
we didn't
number
have a
one
publisher.
on New York Times bestseller list, and because it's not sold in like traditional stores, they're just like, nope,
Oh, it doesn't count.
no. Isn't that no? So the
stinks.
New York Times bestseller list actually isn't like a ranking. It's
Right.
basically they can just
It's not a
pick and
list of the
choose.
best books out right now.
No, they pick and choose, and if they don't like certain books, even if they do great, they're like. So I learned a lot about. I read about the New York Times bestseller list when we published the book because that was our goal. It's like
And there's no specific store that they know of because it's like very secretive that like you can just like it's not like you can just be in Barnes and Noble. Like you
Yeah.
also have to show up in smaller shops as well too.
you can't just be in like one. They make it really fucking like that's. I don't want to go with a publisher though because they're gonna take like 40%.
I want to be a New York Times.
I want to be a New York
best-selling
Times bestseller.
That
I
was
want to
the
be the
point of
next
writing the
SNL
book.
cast
I want to
member.
be on the new.
And here's why we should be a contender. I think Lorne Michaels has seen that.
I think that a lot. I think that he himself has not seen it, but I'm sure that everybody around him has.
Everyone on
seen
SNL
it. Yeah,
has seen that for sure.
I'm sure that everybody on that program has seen that.
Do you think
video.
they'd go as far to have him make a little surprise appearance in a
That's
sketch?
probably why he went quiet, man.
And
He's
why
on the
like-
show.
Yeah, he's flying out to New York. Is he based in New York?
He's in LA.
Oh, so
He's in LA?
flying.
No, he works at Disneyland.
Disneyland. He works at Disneyland.
He's been driving to New York.
He rented a U-Haul.
Once they like found where he worked, it was like.
Well, they found where he works because if you just go on his Instagram, it's there.
Oh yeah,
It's
so
like he's
like
in like the
public
barbershop
about
quartet.
it.
Was he a
Yeah.
kid? Oh,
He's one of the guys in the barbershop quartet. And
so I could have run into him. at some
we
point.
might have walked past him at some point.
That was a nice moment of reflection.
Just knowing that like our this strange world of ours,
Yeah.
you know, like our paths, we probably have passed Jake Novak multiple times in our life. You know, we're from the same state, and we went to some of the same things growing up as we were little
until
kids.
We were out here.
So it's like maybe we crossed paths when we were kids. I had no idea.
Is that the good stuff?
This is ooh.
It's Prosecco.
Yeah. Raffino.
It's you know it's no Aperol spritz.
Well, it's one element of an Aperol Spritz.
How you feel about that one? Oh,
You know,
a little
I
messy.
made a little mad.
Prosecco base.
Prosecco is my favorite. I love Prosecco. And I told Leighton to get champagne, not Prosecco. But you know,
Yeah.
he brings 18 fucking Coronas.
Well, and he got
2 packs, yeah.
2 6-packs. Mike's Hard Lemonade. I'm surprised you didn't go for another White Claw. Honestly, seems like you loved the last one you had.
Well, it's just kind of it's a nice sort of low commitment.
Yeah, you gotta drive out of here.
Yeah. Yeah. So I gotta drink a couple more.
Yeah.
Hey, come on. Hey, come on now.
Well, Brandon, do you have any cool projects in the works? Are you in any movies that you can talk about?
Well, I want to plug. We got like a new web series. It's I'm working on it with James Corden. It's DUI Carpool Karaoke.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And we get
If you need more guests,
we get them.
we're good.
that.
Yeah.
At it.
We get James like six brews deep.
Dude, all you need is like
And
a
he's-
brew and a half with that guy too.
He's going real fast.
Are you scared that his comedy will overshadow yours?
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm a mere, I'm in service of him on that project.
Okay.
I kind of take a back seat.
Literally, you're in the back.
Literally,
thing.
No seatbelt challenge.
yeah, and and then we've got like we'll bring in like a a Demi Lovato or something, and they they go
Drink.
they're like, oh no, they're not drinking.
Oh, just James.
James is drinking. James is drinking and
Do
driving.
they know that he's been drinking?
Yes, and they're begging him to stop.
And he goes.
And he's got one on the road. he's got one for the road.
He's got his fucking flask in his
And
hand.
they're like, James, slow down, please. Oh
You're
no,
gonna
stop.
hurt somebody. Stop.
Oh no, stop. And he's like, it makes me a better driver.
And then
Sing the song.
starts like fucking screaming, tub thumping, and then fucking stops at a red light, gets out, dances a little bit. Cars.
Oh,
are
that
honking,
was good when he stopped traffic.
and did his funny rat dance.
Mm-hmm.
That was really funny.
Yeah.
Jostled his cock and balls in costume.
Oh, he didn't want to.
Yeah, he was gyrating
he
a
humped.
little bit. And you can see some movement.
He humps the
maybe.
air. I don't know when this comes out, so I'll just say there's my pod that you've been on.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta get you both in.
Yeah,
there,
we got to go on
maybe,
together.
you know?
It's a fun pod. It's you and Jack
Yeah.
Wagner, Versace Tamagotchi.
Yeah,
Fantastic
but still,
little group of boys.
Yeah, but still, is the name of the podcast, and then
They do 2 episodes a week. So when
one's
I met,
Patreon. Yeah,
they do a Patreon episode and a regular one. And when I met, they were on like 200 something. Now you're on 450.
it's
They passed us.
too much.
It's a lot of Brandon Wardell.
It's a lot.
So if you guys want some more Brandon,
But yeah, on road. So I don't know when this comes out. So I just search my name on the computer, and
you have a
then
Wikipedia page.
maybe I'll be in your
American comedian Brandon Wardell.
yeah. Hey, this is Brandon. I'm gonna be in Austin, Texas, on October 20th and October 21st at the Creek and the Cave. I'm gonna be in New York City on November 10th at Chelsea Music Hall, part of New York Comedy Festival, and I'm gonna be in Pittsburgh on November 11th, 11/11, Make-A-Wish Bottle Rocket Social Hall, and I don't know, there's links. Yeah.
When are you
Yeah.
getting your own special, Brandon?
I would love to, do a Netflix special, but
We'll
gotta-
pull some strings for you.
yeah, talk to him. I don't, just fucking the pod, and come see me on the road.
Yeah.
I don't think there's, that's about it.
Couldn't have said it any better myself, Brandon.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
You have a great podcast, yeah, but still. Thank you for coming on, man. It's been a pleasure. You want to hit this?
Oh, sure, yeah.
It's been a pleasure
Oh,
having
what
you, man.
are you
That's lychee.
slurping on?
This one's lychee.
It's DMT, by the way.
And then
No, Brandon, I'm serious. It's DMT.
this one's...
Okay, give it
You done
30
DMT?
seconds.
tastes really good.
It's
Let's
DMT.
talk about that. DMT is...
Could have
a miracle
actually, like,
drug.
I want to get a DMT vape and do that type of thing where I'm like, it's DMT.
I told you.
And then you fucking see, like the wood elves talking to you. You ever done DMT, Brandon?
I've not. No, have you done DMT?
I have not, no. It's like the 3rd in a row we've talked about DMT.
Next episode.
You got to do like a getting dug with high situation, but everybody gets.
Our last
ripped
guest was on that show.
DMT.
Our last guest, Eric, went on Getting Dug with High.
Eric.
Common Etiquette. He's a YouTuber, but he's
Okay.
also like, he was known as like the Salvia guy. He was on Tosh.0 for
Oh,
Salvia. And
yeah.
Which I didn't know at all.
I didn't know he was like,
I
he's like the
regret
Salvia guy.
having done getting dug when I was younger.
Really?
So I'm like, I don't want me being high should not be on.
Well, that's what he said too. He was like,
yeah.
I was sitting there next to Todd Glass, and I was just fucking like, I didn't say anything. I was
Yeah.
just so high and
Is
paranoid.
it because you get so like if you just went and like smoked like a joint, it would have been fine, or is it just how
No,
high
I'd
you got?
rather just like if I'm high, I want it to be that's like between me and God. like that should be like
Doesn't
at
need to be
home.
Aired.
I like maybe shower and like watch the TV, but like I don't want that to be like on YouTube on wax documented.
Too late for us.
Yeah, we
Too
did
damn
the Cold
late.
Ones podcast, and
Oh yeah, that's the one where you drink
yeah,
5,000 beers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was alcohol poisoning for me.
Mm.
I'll drink to that. We got to redeem ourselves. Go back to Australia soon and go back on and
Oh, it's in Australia.
It's our buddies that live in Australia.
Unless
so.
they come to LA and do one of those things where they get a bunch of people on.
That'd be cool, but fucking Max never wants to come to LA.
They could wheel me in.
Yeah. Yes, you could be in your wheelchair. You should be
Yeah,
a
so that's like, yeah, we were talking about Creator Clash off pod.
Yeah.
Have you guys talked? You guys have talked about it plenty.
I don't
I'm
think
sure.
so. Not much.
You guys
Talked about it a lot, but I mean, you want to talk about it?
Both of you just have CTE. Or what's the?
Well, his brain's scrambled.
A little bit.
His back's fucked.
Yeah.
I still have like lasting signs of a concussion, and my pupils get fucking massive every night. Still have not booked that neurology appointment. I don't need.
Talking about.
I'd rather just drink some prosecco.
Hey, that's a good cure to anything.
Alcohol is a
Prosecco a day keeps the doctor away.
That's what they say. That rhyme too. Damn, Brandon, you fucking killed that Jamba Juice.
I killed it. I'm kind of a chugger, kind of a slurper.
Okay.
I happen to be.
Happen to be a bit of a chugger myself.
Happen to be a little bit of a chugger and a slurper.
Damn. Well, Brandon, thank you for coming on.
Yes, thank you.
Do you have any parting words for our viewers?
No, not really. I don't know. I feel like it's all been. We've said everything, you know.
I think we've said everything we can say.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Matt and I love our viewers and hope they continue to support us by going to the Patreon and
$5 a month. Just get some bonus stuff.
Merch.
Here's my merch item. It's good quality. Brandon, why are you not wearing SuperMega merch? We're both wearing SuperMega merch.
If you give me some, I'll wear it.
I actually.
We wear it on your podcast.
Sure.
Wait, hold on. Before we leave,
Oh.
Brandon, do you remember that one time you were doing a stand-up set or something, and I was coming to it, and I was showing up, and just to fuck with you, I texted you, and I was like, I sent him this like very earnest message. It was like, hey, dude, could you like wear some SuperMega merch on stage tonight? Just trying to get out there more, and I think it would be really cool. And Brandon, you were just like, you were like, yeah, I can. And you said yes.
Did I say that?
You said yes. And then I was like, Brandon, I'm kidding.
I don't remember this.
Well, you said yes to it. And I felt really bad because I was like, well, that's very sweet, Brandon, but
Yeah.
would you have done it?
Sure. I mean, there's still time, right?
Yeah. Well,
guess
next,
I can-
on when you go on tour for your stand-up stuff, just go
Yeah.
wear SuperMega merch all the time.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all, everybody. Have a great day. Go check out Brandon's podcast, and got at them ribs.
And pussy too.
Man, it's always a slam dunk when I see Ryan and Matt. Love you guys.